So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today, I finished the second story for FNAF Tales, the Plzzaplex, while I was editing other things. Since I finally got out to you guys the Kingdom Hearts thing, decided to finally listen to the second story. Still have not bought the next book. I'm not going to buy it unless I go to a bookstore or until I finish this one. Okay? So, I'll buy it then. But this one was pretty good. The story had a lot of Stranger Things Season 3 elements in it. And also, if you guys ever seen The Faculty, I think that's the movie it's called, where Elijah Wood is with a bunch of right before Lord of the Rings, where he has to deal with a bunch of teachers trying to force basically with the school taking over and stuff like that. This story kind of remind me of. So this one is called the Apocalypse. Animatronics, and this is about a kid named Robbie who is basically having to deal with the fact that his school is slowly getting possessed, changing. It doesn't really tell you, but the way the kids and the teachers act in this, there is something definitely wrong here. Only one that is normal. The whole entire thing is Robbie, and it starts out pretty innocent. They're like doing. It's basically it's a role playing club. They also make sure kids do homework during it, and not really focused on any one particular character. It's just mostly focusing on role playing and how dangerous role playing can be, and you have to wonder when does if everybody here is okay, because everybody's hearing bugs and sand. Yeah, trying to bury each other, trying to unlife each other by doing the bury each other alive thing. But and like the president of the club leaves school for gets replaced by a girl named Elizabeth who wants to become president of the club, but she ends up is the one who acts bad at first and start feeding people's dirt, and Sam and the principal like comes and invades upon it and stuff like that, and he also does the same exact thing. And eventually, Robbie ends up like having to figure out how to deal with this stuff all by himself. Like his dad helps him out by giving him the principal and fired, because he wants to use the club to help pay for school stuff, and that's apparently not a good job, not good principling. He gets replaced at the very end because apparently Robbie gets him killed, and this is another one that has a happy ending. It's hard to tell because the way they end it and stuff like that. I think it was fine. It was it's a good horror story. I like when some of these end with a happy ending. I mean, it appears on you want to because I want to start the club again. But yeah, and he goes and saves one of his friends who like get a CPR and stuff like that. I'm burying them. And yeah, at first the police don't believe them, and when the principal gets killed, um, they still don't believe him. But eventually he has to calm down and stuff like that. But they're gonna start the thing again. So, yep. Let me read the last page for you guys. 1 week later, at Domeham School. Apparently, this one is mentioned in other stories too. This particular school. Other than a couple of uncomfortable, silent encounters with Daniel and Rick, life and back to normal. Purely second transferred in school. One day, she's just gone. Hopefully, she wouldn't be president of any more um in more clubs. Dina, Nathan, Johnny, and a few other club members gave Robbie a small smile, and she had round the school. No one has mentioned that day at Mr. Rambert or Mr. Rambert's at all. The school had gotten a little new principal named Mrs. Zangard. She clapping her hands 3 times, and everyone attends, walks into the classroom, and then everyone would clap back. It's an important thing that she acts like a typical principal without wearing interest in Freddy Fazbear or animatronics. The Fazbear fan club had sort of into a fall apart, and president or teachers combined, but Nathan and the other Robbies had Nina has interest in getting the group back together. At lunch, Robbie downs across from each other, and they usually outside lunch tables and from his peanut butter jelly, and Robbie had sandwiches. We had some news, and I told him, since your parents are actually listening to you, I decided to be honest with mine about mine too. Little League. Dinson nodded. I am afraid how they might react. But I told them I love Little League, but sometimes I just want to be a kid and have fun with my best friend. Like, go to the Mega Pizza and join a club. That's what did they say? They actually understood. They apologized for pushing me so hard, and they thought it would what I wanted. But it was that cool, and I couldn't go be less into the wild start installed the Fazbear fan club and with me. Nathan, Nina, and was rejoining. Defense and I got some extra time during the week now. Alright, Robbie said. I'm going to be much better than this time around. I already know it. Eyes him. But nothing too serious, okay? I just having fun with role playing. Robbie nodded. Yep, I promise. So, first, Agent and Elmers wanted us to know why he's bit into his sandwich. We're going to do something to help the community and go out and volunteer at food kitchen. Maybe hold a few drive. And Robbie paused, staring at the distance as he referred to the animator. Now we had to refer to the the animatronics Apocalypse. I just added that little part. So this one was pretty good. The next one, I don't have any movie news because I just did a movie news for Freddy Fazbear. So maybe next time. Next one is a two-parter one. We got Bubble Edge Dot or something like that. Bubble Dot. It's a one word. One part one. So I guess it's gonna go on into the next book. It's the first time we ever had a two-parter. So I wonder how that's gonna do. Should I do the whole entire story together as a review, or what? Because I don't like if this is gonna be a two-parter thing. I don't want to I hate getting people cliffhangers because I hate cliffhangers. So yeah, probably gonna get, once that one's finished, I'll probably order the book and then listen to it again as a whole. To get the proper idea, but make sure what I'll do is I'm gonna read part of this one to you guys, how this one ends. Then I'll probably end up reading how that one ends. That way you can get both of them done for you. So that's basically it, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Some main links are showing you guys do not subscribe. So, bye-bye.